people today. They could spend half their lives over 50. That's a lot of living. So it helps to have a wise friend and fierce defender in your corner. A friend like AARP. So your health lives longer.
This is just slow-mo karate?
Just slow-mo karate.
Your money lives longer.
Hey, I just bought that.
I just sold that.
And your happiness lives longer. That's why the younger you are, the more you need AARP. Join today.
Hello, my name is Teresa Collins, and I am an Executive Council member for AARP Illinois. AARP, a nonprofit, nonpartisan member organization, has been working to promote the health and well-being of older Americans for more than 60 years. AARP Illinois is proud to represent all those who are 50 plus in Illinois and our 1.7 million members. And we thank you for the opportunity to be your wise friend and fierce defender. Our mission is to enhance the quality of life for all as we age, leading positive social change and delivering value to members through advocacy, service, and information. At AARP, we know that staying fit is one of the pillars of healthy living, and we want to help you on your fitness journey. Physical activity can boost memory, improve thinking, and even lower dementia risk. It's not too late to start. AARP is proud to offer today's virtual event to start or continue you on your fitness journey. Have a wonderful class and enjoy.
Hello, and a very warm welcome to our meditation class here today, brought to you by Senior Services Plus. I'm Gail with Senior Services Plus. And in cooperation with our AARP friends, we bring you these classes. So today, our meditation is going to be on recognizing good immune health and envisioning good health. And to start our time together, I always like to start with a little gentle reading before we begin with some easy little movements to get us ready to receive our meditation. Today's reading is called Breath of Life. I breathe in all that is, awareness expanding to take everything in, as if my heart beats the world into being. From the unnamed vastness beneath the mind, I breathe my way to wholeness and healing. Inhalation, exhalation. Each breath a yes and a letting go, a journey and a coming home. So find yourself in your seated position and just be as elegantly upright as is available for you today. And we'll just begin with some gentle little movements, starting by letting the hands dangle to the side and just giving them a little shake. And then we'll twist the arms to one side while we let the head follow in that same direction on the inhale. And we'll cross the body to the opposite side with the exhale. So loose coat sleeves. Imagining that we have a jacket draped over our shoulder, but we're not putting our arms in the sleeves. So just a little gentle twisting from side to side, just warming up the body. Slow and easy. We're just going to switch it up just a little bit by taking the right hand and making a fist and gently tapping right below the left shoulder, the upper chest area, while we take the opposite hand behind, tap right above the waistline. So we're making these little zigzaggy movements. tapping into some of the major meridian lines, energy lines in the body. And then just taking the right hand and cupping it, tapping between the shoulder and the neck, while we continue to take the opposite hand behind with our zigzaggy movements, tapping right above the waistline in the lower back. Last one. Then just letting the arms dangle down to the side, giving them a good shake, and just give a little shake all over. Just kind of just get things just a little bit warmed up. Very good. Now just let the chin drop down to the chest, and let the chin roll over to the right shoulder, making a great big loop-de-loo. I always like to imagine it being a bow, that you're putting this beautiful bow in your favorite color or colors right on top of a beautifully wrapped gift of yourself. Someone has taken the time to wrap a gift box for you, just you, in your favorite wrapping paper, and curl those ribbons so that they're dangling down all sides of your wrapped present. The present of you, the gift of your presence, being fully present to another human, is the best gift we could ever give to another person. And we begin by extending that to ourselves. Yeah. Very nice. Just making those loops in your beautiful, spectacular, dazzling, sparkling colors, and placed on top of that perfect gift. You might notice, just as you're doing this for just a little bit, that your loops are getting bigger, your bows are getting wider and deeper and richer and more resplendent. You might hear a little snap, crackle, pop, Rice Krispies. So slowly but surely let the body move, so that motion is lotion, so that when we move, it signals the internal spa fluids, if you will, in the body to release. And when that happens, it gives us greater range of motion and greater ease of movement, even on our simple little starting. Very nice. One last bow. Taking your own time, going at your own Goldilocks pace. And when you finish that, just let the head come back to that neutral position, just looking straight ahead. Excellent. Now we're going to take the hands and cup them, and you can spread your feet just a little bit apart. The hands can come to the lower belly, and just start tapping in the lower belly and tap all the way out to the sides of the hips. Staying there and tapping just a little bit on the sides of the hips. And then tap down on the outside of the legs till you get down as far as you can go. You don't have to go all the way down, just whatever feels good. And then back up on the insides of the legs. When you get to the lower belly, just tap there a little bit more. Tap out to the side, sides of the hips, very good. Tapping down on the outside of the legs. And up on the inside of the legs. To get back to the belly, we're going to tap there. Back out to the outside, tapping on the outside, down on the outside of the legs, and up on the inside of the legs. Getting to the belly, this will be our last one, tapping out to the outside of the hips, tapping down on the outside of the legs, and coming up on the inside of the legs. Very good. Letting the hands release and giving them a good shake. Now let's bring the palms together, rubbing them, creating just a little bit of warmth. And let's bring the left palm to the heart, the right palm to the top of the head. And then just we'll begin tapping, gently tapping. We prepare ourselves for our meditation today. A lot of us have what they call monkey minds. I don't know anybody who doesn't have a monkey mind at least every now and then. That is like you envision a little monkey jumping from branch to branch to branch, thought to thought to thought. So that when we do this, this invites any excess energy we may have to dissipate and to make its way throughout the rest of the body in places where it can be of better use. And it allows us to create that spaciousness so that we have an open mind to receive our meditation. Now let's let the hand drop down to the base of the head, right at the very top where the back of the head, base of the head meets the top of the cervical spine. There's a little indentation there. Just find that and start making circles in one direction. Just seeing how wonderful that feels. If you're having a little trouble finding that indentation place, just let your head come up a little bit higher maybe. Sometimes if we have our chin down too low, it's a little too taut and it's harder to find that sweet spot. Now go in the opposite direction, whichever way you were going with those circles. Okay. Now let the hand drop down, just let it slide down till you find a knobby area that's at the very last of the cervical vertebrae. The cervical spine has 7 vertebrae, and that is called C7. It's the last of the cervical vertebrae. And so just find that area and begin pinching around. You might want to just find the level that feels just right for you. There is a conglomeration of nerve endings from all over the body that converges there at that knobby area. And when you find that nice level of intensity that works just right for you, you can feel like electrical current sometimes coursing through your body. Of course, don't hurt yourself, but find that just perfect pinches that you can just feel that energy. last pinch. Then we're going to bring both of the hands, the fingertips, to the middle of the forehead. This is sometimes called the third eye or the spiritual eye. Just gently tapping. And then letting the hands slide down the eyebrow ridge. Tapping there and then finding the temples. And tapping the temples. Good. And we'll let our fingertips come down below the eyes. And we'll tap there. Then we'll come down below the nose, the upper lip area. And then we'll come down to the chin. And then to the collarbone. Tapping down the collarbone on both sides to the shoulders and then back up again. Very nice. One last trip up and down the collarbone. And then we'll, once again, bring the prayer hands together, rubbing them, creating just a little bit of warmth. And then placing the warmed palms on the cheeks, leaving the nose and the mouth open for breathing, and placing the fingertips on closed eyelids. Just noticing how the warmth of your own hands is so soft and inviting and relaxing to you. Paying attention to the activity that your eyeballs may be having underneath of your fingers. Whatever level of movement that you're aware of, just notice it. And then just see what it would be like to slow the movement down. And then finally, invite stillness. Just invite stillness to see what it would be like for the eyeballs just to rest. Even just try for one breath. Very nice. Take one last breath here. Then removing the hands, letting them come down to the side, shaking them out. And then you can do whatever last minute preparations you would like to do to create a space for you that's wonderful, very relaxing for you to receive your meditation. Immune support, envisioning good health. Introduction. Consider your attitude toward your own body in the way you think of yourself when it comes to health, well-being, and vitality. The body-mind component of health is all about the way your thoughts and feelings influence your body's ability to ward off and recover from illness. The way you think and feel about yourself can affect immune response, digestion, reproductive functioning, and more. For example, beliefs like, my body is strong and resilient, and I have the energy to overcome any obstacle when I need to, have a very different tone than, I always seem to get sick, or there's something wrong with me. You can see how one way of thinking would keep things moving in a positive direction, and the other would tend to set up kind of a negative or sluggish response in our system. So, in this program, you'll have the opportunity to focus on your body and your health in a very positive way, adjust your thinking, and help your entire system to become brighter and stronger. Working with a program like this one can make a very positive difference. So let's get started. Our meditation. Please make yourself very comfortable and allow your eyes to gently flutter shut. Take a slow, deep breath and let go of any tension as you feel yourself sinking into the surface you're resting on, becoming still more comfortable and more relaxed. Take another slow, deep breath and release your thoughts, letting them drift far, far away. And take another slow, deep breath and just know that in this moment, all is well. Imagine you're surrounded by a bubble of light, clear and perfect. And within this bubble, you're becoming lighter and lighter. Soon you're so light that you begin to float up into the air, through the ceiling, and into the clear blue sky. Safe within your bubble, you float and drift across lush forests, mountain meadows, and peaceful lakes and streams that mirror the sky above. Nestled in the countryside below is a weathered old house with an expansive, rambling garden, and you find yourself drifting gently toward it. Soon you softly come to rest in the middle of the garden by a bubbling fountain. Have a seat at the edge of the fountain and enjoy this lovely setting, landscaped with hedges, colorful flower beds, and a few leafy old shade trees. The sound of the fountain splashing water makes a soothing background to the day. Take a few moments to enjoy the feeling of peace and comfort here. Although at first it seemed as if you were the only person here today, soon you begin to notice a few others walking along the paths or seated on benches, quietly enjoying the garden. Someone comes and sits beside you, and their company feels most welcome. And as if it were the most natural thing in the world, they offer you their hand. As soon as you take their hand in yours, you feel a flood of positive energy, as if you were receiving a transfusion of love, filling you from head to foot. Take the time to receive this loving energy as it continues to flow into you, clearing any darkness and leaving you fully alive. Now, listen more closely to the fountain and you'll notice that its gentle splashing sound seems to resonate within your body. The sound is creating a healing resonance, clearing, brightening, and strengthening your system. And as this occurs, it also clears your mind of any thoughts of weakness, hardship, or struggle concerning your health, giving you a clean mental state. Take a few moments to experience this and simply enjoy the feelings that it brings. The water itself has still more healing for you to experience. So if you wish, remove your shoes, turn around on the comfortable edge of the fountain, and place your feet in the water. What you'll find is the perfect temperature and very refreshing. Experience the healing energy as it flows into your feet and ankles, and then gently flows up to your calves and knees. And now it flows into your upper legs, hips, and reproductive organs. This positive energy finds its way back into your abdomen and lower back, and it flows into your upper back and chest. The healing energy of the fountain finds its way into all your internal organs, going wherever needed. Now, feel it flowing into your shoulders and arms, into your hands, and out your fingertips. And finally, it makes its way into your head and face, filling your eyes, ears, nose, mouth, and brain. Now, healing energy is circulating throughout your entire system, bringing strength and support wherever needed. Your body, mind, and emotions are adjusting to this higher vibration, letting go of old patterns and programs, and stepping up to a new level of wellness. As you continue to enjoy this positive transformation, listen to the following affirmations and allow them to find their way deep within you. My mind is at peace and my body is relaxed. Light fills my body, mind, and emotions, and I'm flooded with good health. My body is a miraculous instrument working in perfect harmony. I am healthy and strong and receive everything I need. I enjoy a healthy mental diet of good, positive thoughts. I easily adjust to life's challenges with flexibility and bounce back better than ever. Life naturally flows through my system, feeding my body and mind with vibrant energy. My body is naturally in tune with nature and the world around me, and operates in perfect harmony. It will soon be time to bring this journey to a close, but first take a moment to thank yourself for giving yourself this precious gift. Gently bring yourself back to your surroundings. You can begin by making small little movements, maybe circling ankles and wrists, wiggling fingers and toes, allowing the eyes to gently open. Once again, bringing prayer hands together at heart center with the thumbs gently touching the sternum. Thank you for sharing our meditation practice together today. May it be a blessing to you. The light in me sees and honors that same light in you. Namaste.